So this is the stand of Mercedes-Benz at Caravan Salon Dusseldorf. Now, here we've got some of the base vehicle manufacturers. We have Mercedes, we've got Peugeot, Opel, Ducato, Citroën, VW and Ford. In the previous years there was also Renault. What they're trying to do here is showing some of the applications of their vehicles as camping or the base for camping vehicles. Here, for example, they have a Marco Polo. It says from 75,290. You're probably looking at a price closer to 90 in my opinion. I would tell you, but it doesn't appear to be here. Oh, sorry, there it is, price. There you go. It doesn't say, it says from. Thing about this, I mean, it looks super nice. I don't dispute it, but Marco Polo, absolutely wonderful. Mercedes, but inside, what have you got? It's a car with a kitchen and a tent in the roof, which is really unfortunate because I know people spent a lot of money on something like this, and for 75,000, of course, you could get something which is a proper camper. But you mightn't have the roof which is suitable for it in your garage. You mightn't have a high roof. So that is, and I do appreciate some people live in flats and others live in whatever. What you do have here, which is very attractive, is the layout. Two widely spaced apart cookers, hobs, sink. Okay, well, we can't expect too much in something like this. And here we have a fridge which is unbelievably large, I think, for what you might be getting here. Now, seats, everything absolutely wonderful for a car, because that is what it is. Down here, got place for storage, slides across. This is the usual place to put a toilet in. Haven't bothered here. This will come out, so you do have a little bit of storage. I mean, I'd rather, if I was going to have a car, I'd rather have one of these, so I can maybe cook myself something en route. Also, there's a table here, and I could also have a bit of a lie down as well. This should open, but it doesn't. Never mind, can't have everything. Anyway, let's have a look at the next one. Also a Marco Polo. I mean, the technology in it, of course, at the front for as a vehicle is really quite outstanding. The chairs go down forward, and we put something like this over the chairs, and that is a sort of a mattress that makes it easier to sleep on. Nonetheless, my experience, I have found that I can still feel lumps and things inside. But hey, really attractive, isn't it? Okay, here we have the smallest vehicle from Mercedes, which and here this angle, that looks pretty smart actually. I think that looks that looks nice. And right, so once more, the same sort of mattress has been put down over the top. It's very thin, but then again, you don't get much thicker than that. And these rear parts will actually come out. And let's see if I can get them to come out. There we have a sink. You may think that sink doesn't look very deep. Well, it would be deeper if I push this down. Oops, sorry, I missed that. Oh, sorry, I forgot to add as well. We've got the capacity. There's storage there. There's also capacity for water as well. Oops. There's your fridge, and at this side, there's your cooker. Right, so this is powered from a 12-volt battery. I don't know if this works. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. That's meant to be like that. Right, let's come to the front and have a look here. Oh, thank you. I've got a demonstration, and so we've got 3 seats in here, and the mattress goes up there like that. So if you want something small to you can park anywhere, then you can look at something along these lines. T-Class style 180D with a Marco Polo module. Price for this, you're looking at 46,000. A similar setup is available from Rimo, and you can see a separate video showing the Rimo setup. Okay, Marco Polo Horizon at a price of nearly 100,000. It's got a tent in the roof. It's got a really nice colour, and so this is just what you're wanting for an adventure. Well, the adventure is probably going to be paying for the thing. Let's have a look around the back, and you know, a similar sort of setup, but as the last one doesn't have a kitchen or anything, doesn't have the stuff in the back. No idea why. Anyway, it's probably a very good reason why it costs so much. This is a Mercedes electric vehicle, electric estate car. It's got a tent in the roof, and at the rear we see how it's the camping equipment actually comes out. There are 2 electric vehicles that I'm aware of at this event. One is from Tonka, from the Netherlands, and the second is from Rimo, both of whom do something rather similar. This is a setup at the rear from Egoe, which come from Czechia, and it's a pull-out unit which comes out like that. And I've got involved a bit with Escape Vans, which is a very similar setup. Indeed, I think some of the parts here come from Escape Vans. Fridge there, sink. I mentioned before about pushing it out. This, you can push it in. I can't do it with one hand, but it will be pushed. It will be pushed in. Mattress goes over the top. This is a fully electric camper van. Well, apart from the gas, but in my opinion, trying to drain the battery for cooking, I don't think that's a good idea. But that's mine. So it's better to use gas. You can say it's fully electric powered. I mean, you're not powering it from the cooker. Okay, right. This is a Yukon Campervan, which was introduced by Frankia in 2019. It is not only based on the Sprinter now, but they've started doing it on other vehicles as well. Just give you the price for this: 122,000. So the Yukon is now available also on Fiat Ducato, and they've got these awful tiny ones on a Renault. In fact, for a company like Frankia to do tiny not even camper, cars that you can sleep in, I was quite shocked. You can see this one's on a 4x4 basis, which probably explains the rather high price. I can see a couple of people here having a look at the washroom. The washroom is the bad point of this, because the toilet, it's a slide in, slide out, and it doesn't always work. So that's a bit of a problem. But you see, it's a very compact vehicle, and I think we've seen improvements as from 2023 in the Yukon. That's my opinion, compared to what it was like before. It's got this rear which is somewhat original, as you can see. You can sort of put these individual bits up if you want to sort of lie up in bed or something like that, and there is quite a lot of storage in the rear, including this one here, which is for the gas cupboard. 2 gas cylinders will go in there, and in here we have got a drawer. Always handy to have a drawer. Don't think that's deep enough though for a bike, unless you've got a small bike. Okay, Carthago started putting this model on the Mercedes base in 2022, and because I was here for the opening of it. So the Carthago Sprinter model, it's extremely nicely designed, wonderful double floor, stacks of storage. I mean, for something like this, you're looking at around 130,000. I can't say for this particular model because I don't know what the equipment is, but it's along those lines. But to be quite honest, I'd much rather have one of these than that Yukon down there. But then again, that Yukon does have the 4x4 off-road capacity. Double floor is outstanding, but the garage is outstanding. And let's have a quick peek the camera around, even though there's somebody in here, somebody from Mercedes, and so you've got this L-shaped lounge at the front, huge double floor here, which I'll demonstrate, and a rather large washroom as well, which I'll also show, and German layout at the back, stairs up to it. This is class, this is, in my opinion. There you go, toilet, shower, wonderful washroom. Very nice. Over here we've got a tower fridge, which three-way fridge. Pity you haven't put a two-way one, that's just my opinion. There's storage under here, which is magnificent. Look, lift this up, and put some stuff in here. But that even that floor comes out. It goes really deep, and wardrobe, and on the other side as well. And this bit here slides backwards and forwards should you want to bring it out like that and make a really big bed. That's useful because it means there's no ladders for climbing in and out of bed with. 3 burners, sink, storage. This has got the worst. Look at these daft corner pieces over there. So I'm quite positively disposed towards that one. Here we have bring it to the front, in fact, and we see here that this is the Adria Sprinter, and this here will cost. I'll have to have a look at this particular one. I did a video of one earlier in the week. Yeah, it's the same sort of price, 160,000, and it is indeed very well equipped inside. I'll just stick the camera round the door so you can have a quick look. And in fact, you can have a look at the video I did of this vehicle separately.
So, ich gerne noch mal, auch falls Informationen noch offen sind, kann gerne zu mir kommen. Ich stehe den ganzen Tag nur im Stau. Ja, gar kein Problem. Ich bin bis 18 Uhr bin ich hier. Dann melden wir uns ja nochmal, wenn wir da drüben fertig sind. Gerne.
Super elegant inside, but it is an Adria. I'd rather have a Carthago. So, there's a walk around. So I've been positive on some things, negative on the others. I'm trying to give a balanced opinion, and what my objective is actually to give a balanced opinion on things relating to van life. And so I hope you found that of interest, and if you did, then you might want to subscribe, because I actually give you the truth, or at least what I think is everyone's opinion, rather than just say what the producers want me to say, or anyone to say. So thanks so much for being here with me and going through these vehicles from Mercedes, my favorite base manufacturer. Mind you, all of the bases are good. It depends what you like, what you want. Personally, I like to feel the contact with the road. I like something that's a bit heavier, which I feel that the Sprinter is a bit heavier. Whereas, for example, Ducato's lighter. And if you want something really light, then the Ford is like driving a small car. So it depends, it depends what people are actually looking for. And I think there's something for everyone. And some people have ideas like this, these jokes, fix it again, Tony, about the Fiat. I don't think the Fiat's any worse personally than sorry, the Fiat Ducato is any worse than the Sprinter. I mean, I can't talk about cars because I just don't have any experience, but as far as motorhomes are concerned, or the base vehicle, then I think I can say. Anyway, there are some opinions of mine. Thank you for being here today with me at Caravan Salon, and for hanging around this long. So all the best from me in Dusseldorf, and thanks for watching.